EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
69 Broncos. 65.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At the Browns' 44-yard line.
Here we go. Top 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Right to the air goes Ward. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Hawk 70.
Play action. Ward. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 23.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and inches. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got it. Ready.
3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Jack Fox.
On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Play fake, now Ward to throw. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back 90.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, break. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Cowboy 80.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Landon Jackson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Sergeant, 70. Here we go. Check. Practice. 7 Pirates. Check. Hurt. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Ready?
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19 Charger.
The motion man here is McClure.
Panther 11.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Big Lion. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That was caught. It's Jimray GK. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Pioneer, ready? 60 Vikings, Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Okay, break. 19 Tiger.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Ready up.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 7.
Come on. Ready.
moving outside the pocket, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Titans will use the... First of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboys, Viking, 18. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Steady.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Ready, set.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On the handoff is Etienne. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and goal.
Cougar 19. 2. Just 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Again, working deep downfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. Check smash, check smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
ETN now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Come on, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
It is 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Tag. Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. He's got a man. It's Fannin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fanning. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Browns.
Now a handoff. ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackles made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready, ready.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. 68, tracking 60. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7.
Titans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to do.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
To throw is Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right now.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
is 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
70.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
18 Cardinal.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns will get out in front 17-7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready. Cougar 19.
On 1st down, Ward. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. Now he's free at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let go.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. First down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Charger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready up. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now it's Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
At the 9-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Makes the score Titans 21, Browns 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards on the
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 26-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. At Crackle 80.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to air this one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready, set.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Let's get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Viking 18. Red. Viking 18. Franco 80. Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a Yeah, good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Cleveland.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
That is caught to the goal line and in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Get it. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
On 1st down, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Rattler. Ready.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Let's go now. 60.
3rd and 2. Ward. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Again, it's Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Ward. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
That'll be intercepted. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
Crack all 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Line up for the
Cowboy
2-point
80.
conversion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer.
That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now he'll air one out. That is hot! And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Penalty marker down. He is only able to get to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down, Browns.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 60 average, 60 average.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Got it. Back to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, go. Left wing 19. 19 right. Hurt. Ready,
They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Browns. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
For the 2-point conversion.
7 Pirates. Go.
He'll
look to throw. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
42. Browns.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Panther 11. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 62 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Deputy! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation for any play caller.
Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the Titans will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second and 10.
Cowboy 80. Track 60. Here we go. Track. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Ready. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Titans. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Throwing, Ward. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. It's not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Roll.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
It is second and 6. They'll stick with him again.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.